Hey folks, this is Zach, your friend and realtor in the Bay Area real estate market. I have another market update for you today. Today is Monday, August 18th, 2025. I have the current inventory numbers on the screen as of today. I also have the numbers from 1 week ago, which was August 11th, 2025. If it's your first time here, just take a look at the left-hand side of the screen. We have all the counties that make up the Bay Area. These columns here that say SFH, that stands for single family home. C/TH is condos and townhouses. And last but not least, we have an active to pending ratio column for single family homes. And we have an active to pending ratio column for condos and townhouses. This column is super important. We'll dive into that much more in just a moment here. Just want to point out that today's update is going to be comparing the inventory numbers and the active to pending ratios to just 1 week ago, August 11th. But what I do at the end of every month is I look at the inventory trends that occurred during the entire month as a whole. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because today we're just looking at the week over week change. But if you're interested in seeing what the Bay Area real estate market does during the month of August, which we're about halfway or a little more than halfway through right now, make sure you subscribe. At the end of the month, I will have that video coming out. So without further ado, what happened in the Bay Area real estate market over the past week? Well, I can tell you that Santa Clara County single family homes is again the most competitive, the hottest market that we have here in the Bay Area. If you watch my videos religiously, you'll know that a few weeks back, for 2 weeks in a row, Alameda County single family homes was the most competitive market in the Bay Area. This actually came as a shock to me. It hasn't happened in the recent years, even that Alameda County was more competitive than Santa Clara County. So those couple weeks when we saw the active to pending ratio for Alameda County single family homes was lower than Santa Clara County single family homes, that was quite interesting to say the least. But nevertheless, this week we are back. Santa Clara County single family homes ratio is under two. This is very competitive. This is a hot seller's market. If you're a property owner considering selling your single family home in Santa Clara County, it's a great time to do so. If you are a prospective buyer for a single family home in Santa Clara County, this market is not for the faint of heart. There's going to be multiple offer situations. There's going to be bidding wars. You're going to want to, if you see a home online that you like, you're going to want to see it ASAP. And if you love the home, you're going to want to write an offer ASAP because days on market is going to be very low. Guys, when the ratio is under two, okay, so again, if it's your first time here, this ratio column, this is active to pending ratios. The lower the number in this ratio column, the hotter the market. The higher the number, so on the contrary, Santa Cruz County, condos and townhouses has the highest ratio on the screen here. This is a cool market. This market is more favorable to buyers. Going back to Santa Clara County, this low number, very competitive, hot market, favorable to sellers, and very competitive for buyers. So as I mentioned before, multiple offer situations, bidding wars, low days on market, and oftentimes, if the home is listed reasonably, you're going to see the winning offer be above list price. That's what we see in a hot seller's market. Without being too long and drawn out, just looking at this high level, it looks like we have more red numbers than we do blue. So over the past week, the market did heat up. The only two markets that cooled off over the past week would be San Francisco County single family homes. We went from a ratio of 2.4 up to 2.7, and Alameda County condos and townhouses went from 4.0 up to 4.7. Alameda County and Contra Costa County single family homes, these ratios stayed the same over the past week. So you'll see here that both of those counties did gain a little bit of inventory and did lose a few pending home sales, but the net result was no different. The ratio stayed the same. One last thing I want to mention for my new viewers, this pending column. So these are homes that are not sold quite yet, but the sellers have accepted an offer from a prospective buyer and they're in contract right now. 9 out of 10 times within 30 days, these are going to be sold homes. So that's about it for the update today, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If this video was helpful, if you like this data, please give me a thumbs up. Like I said before, make sure you subscribe. So at the end of the month, you can see my August recap video. In my opinion, this August recap video is much more practical and helpful if you are a seller or buyer. Because when we look at the week to week trends, if you watch my videos every week, you'll know that some weeks the market goes up and then the next week it goes down, then an up and down. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's a lot more helpful when you can see that, okay, the month of August overall heat up. So, and then if you watch my videos long term, you'll see that, April cooled off, June heat up, July heat up. Are we going to heat up again through August as well? We shall see. So, anyways, that's it for the video today, guys. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Until next time, we'll see you in 1 week, next Monday. Have a great day, have a great week, and we'll see you with the next one. Thanks. Take care.